Gonna build a Matilija Class C escort right here at New Atlantis. That'll do, thanks. Let's clear the table. Couple of points before I commence. I'm not going to keep saying Matilija over and over, so all parts are Matilija unless I say otherwise. And secondly, there'll be a lot of merging in this build. I've given my philosophy on merging on my previous Matilija build for shotgun, so I won't give it again. I'll just note I'm using Ship Builder Configurator, which makes it easier. Set to medium. You can do flip or drop merging, but I do recommend Ship Build Configurator if you're a merger. 1x1 hab with top and bottom hatches. Copy it. 3x1 hab. Ship bed LB500 landing bay. J52 Gamma grav drive. SF40 sheared flow reactor. SMA 370 WL cockpit. 330 CB landing gear. 330 CB landing gear with side connectors. Copy. 330 CB landing gear with port connector. 330 CB landing gear with starboard connector. 250 MA slim docker. Flip it. H30 Atlas helium-3 tank. Copy and flip. HWC 23 engine ×4. Okay, going to make some whole hull pieces to make the rest of the build easier. Cowling angelic fore top. Angelic cowling top cap. Cowling angelic aft top. Copy and flip each of these pieces to make bottom pieces and combine. I'm going to call this a port cowling piece. Copy and flip accordingly to make a starboard cowling piece. Copy both and combine. I'll call this a full cowling piece. Copy and place port cowling piece. Place another port cowling piece. I didn't need to copy that, I won't be using it again, but anyway. Copy and place starboard cowling piece. Place second starboard cowling piece. Again, no real need to copy. Copy the whole cowling piece and delete the aft pieces. I'll call this a half cowling piece. Copy half cowling piece. Copy half cowling piece. Both these pieces should line up vertically with the existing port cowling pieces. Copy to starboard. Move the final half piece into position, no need to copy. Again, make sure they line up vertically with the existing. Copy full cowling piece. And again, both pieces to line up vertically with the existing. Copy full cowling piece to port. And place the final full cowling piece. No need to copy, but I did. I'll have to delete all these pieces. Again, make sure they line up vertically with the existing. Just do a bit of housework. Large tail fin. Copy, copy, and copy. Foretop nose. Flip it. Copy it to just under the tail fin nose. Copy, copy, and copy. Assurance SG 1800 shield. Copy angelic port foretop. Copy angelic starboard foretop. Copy angelic port top cap. Copy angelic starboard top cap. Copy angelic port aft top. Copy angelic starboard aft top. Small mid-top nose. Fore top nose. Aft top nose. Fore skeg. Flip it to aft. Alternate armour plate. Flip it. ASC 100 anti-capital ship weapon. Look at the damage on that thing. MR 300 direct fire magnetic. Copy, copy, and copy. Anti-capital ship trigger 1, magnetics trigger 2. City green navigation light. Nothing ever mounts properly on the port side of those tail fins, but anyway, I'll go with it. Definitely don't ever mount any weapons there. Copy. City red navigation light. Copy. A name that came easily to me given her role. Shadow is a very similar build to her sister ship Shotgun, and so she should be, given they're sisters, and they both will be serving the same role as escorts to my capital ships, thanks to the excellent mod Fleet Commander. And I'm going to start building my capital ships very soon. I'm done with fighters. for now. Let's deck her out. And done. Have a look around. Shadow has a marine contingent on board, being an escort ship.
Good to see you.
Soldiers.
Pleasure,
Thank you. Just go to the end and say hello to the rest of the crew.
All is
Soldiers.
well, Captain, all things considered.
Thank
Glad
you.
to be part of the team.
Just have a look at some of the merging that went on, same as on shotgun. Cockpit cops a bit of merging inside, to the left, the right, above, but nothing too dramatic or that I care about.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
Good to
Hello.
hear. So, sleeping quarters for the crew. Couple will have to miss out. I guess we have shifts. Kitchen and lockers. How's your day been, boys? Oh, having a sing-along, are we? Lounge. Oh, shut up. Armory full of shit weapons just for show. Showers just like on shotgun. For the crew. Course a shitter. Make sure it works. It works. Most crucial module on the ship, I believe. Just think of the morale. Let's have a look at the second deck. Industrial workbench, weapon workbench, few computer things, which I don't know what they do. I think I've got one of those copycat things in here somewhere, which I'll be putting on all my ships. They're very useful if you can download the mod. I recommend it. Anyway, let's go for a flight. I believe Matilija is the best ship model for doing Starfield by plenty, and I think he's talented enough to work at Bethesda. I have very, very few criticisms. He's constantly fixed any of the little issues that he's had in his mod over the time. I will say I don't like the reactors, but I will be building a ship that uses one of his reactors and in fact all his monster pieces, but that's down the track. But if I had one thing I'd ask Matilija to change, it'd be the lighting. So Matilija, if you're listening, I am asking. I don't think the lighting works on the hull at all. I'd much rather just have no lighting. But anyway, hope you take it as constructive criticism because I absolutely love your mod. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go get into a fight. Actually, before we go, I'll just show how that anti-capital ship weapon, the cannon, extends during flight. It's retracted when you're on the ground, and when you're flying it extends. There they are. You guys just help yourself if you want some. I think if I hit them with the ACS there won't be much left for the magnetics. Let's try it out. I think I did hit him. It takes a long time to recharge. Magnetics got him. That was the ACS. That's quite a weapon, isn't it? Again, anytime guys, don't be shy. What do we have this time? Boom goes the ACS. Oh, wow. Come back in. There's no point in running, bud, I can tell you that. You're going to end up the same. Oh. I don't even need the magnetics, really. I guess they're just for the coup de grace. That's what the magnetics are for. Yep, she's overpowered. But I knew that. So that's Shadow, my Matilija Aerospace Class C escort ship.